I still have nightmares about that night, the night when I saw something that no human should ever see. Something that defied all logic and reason, something that made me question my sanity and my faith. It was a dark and stormy night. I know, cliché, but it's true. I was driving home from work, tired and hungry, when I saw a hitchhiker on the side of the road. He looked harmless enough, just a young man with a backpack and a sign that said, "Anywhere." I felt sorry for him, so I decided to give him a lift. He got in the car and thanked me profusely. He said his name was Tom, and he was traveling across the country. He seemed friendly and talkative, so I didn't mind his company. We chatted about various topics, nothing too personal or deep. He told me he liked horror stories and asked me if I had any to share. I said no, I wasn't a fan of horror. He said that was a shame because he had a good one for me. He said it was a true story, something that happened to him a few years ago. He said he was camping in the woods with some friends when they heard a strange noise in the night. It sounded like a mix of a scream and a roar, something inhuman and terrifying. They grabbed their flashlights and went to investigate, thinking it might be a bear or a wolf. They followed the sound to a clearing, where they saw something that made them freeze in horror. It was a creature, but not like any creature they had ever seen before. It had the body of a deer, but the head of a human with antlers, glowing red eyes, and a mouth full of sharp teeth. It was standing on its hind legs, holding the corpse of another camper in its arms. It looked at them and smiled, then spoke in a voice that sounded like nails on a chalkboard. "Hello, friends," it said. "Do you want to play?" Tom said that was when he ran for his life, leaving his friends behind. He said he didn't know what happened to them, but he assumed they were dead. He said he never went back to the woods, never told anyone what he saw, never slept well again. He looked at me with a serious expression and asked me if I believed him. I didn't know what to say. I wanted to think he was lying, that he was just trying to scare me with some twisted tale, but there was something in his eyes that made me doubt, something that made me wonder if he was telling the truth. And then he smiled, a smile that was not human, a smile that showed me his teeth, his sharp teeth. "Hello, friend," he said. "Do you want to play?"